Hi, I'm Jay, and I am here to talk a little bit more about motion code, how I use it, and what it is, because I didn't know much about it until it was done to me, and I saw the profound effect, and so I just wanted to share it with you. So the motion code was founded by Bradley Nelson, and this was founded back in 2007. And chiropractors have been using muscle testing in their practices since the 1960s. And so there's been a branch of energy healing called TMS that chiropractors use to help release trapped emotions. The motion code is similar to this, but you don't have to be a chiropractor doctor, a therapist. You could really watch YouTube videos and read the book and pick it up. The basics of it is muscle testing. And so I have another video that talks about muscle testing. But what Dr. Bradley Nelson says is that it's tapping into your subconscious. So it's asking your subconscious questions and yes or no questions. I call it your intuition, your highest wisdom. It's tapping into that and it's providing us answers. As I shared, it relies on muscle testing and so muscle testing, there's so many different ways to do it. I won't get into it in this video because I did talk about it before. But the easiest way to start, and I started my nieces on this, is the sway test. So relaxing your body and saying, show me yes, and seeing what direction your body goes. Show me no, seeing what direction your body goes. So generally it's yes for forward and no for backwards, but it could be different. But my favorite is the necklace. And so I really like testing with the necklace. I find that visually, it's quick, it's fast, and you can see what I'm doing as well too. I think it's really amazing. So the motion code asks you yes or no questions, true or false questions, tapping into the subconscious. And what it does is it helps us identify where trapped emotions are in our body. What are they? Where are they trapped? Things like that. So he put together a chart and there's two columns, column A and column B, and then there's 6 rows. And so you ask the subconscious, is the trapped emotion in column A? Yes or no? Is the trapped emotion in an even row or an odd row? And then go from there and narrow it down. And then there's 5 emotions in each cell. And so you ask it individually. And the tool to release the emotion is a magnet. And so I have magnet here. This is my son's magnet tiles. He has a bunch. I just took it. It's a pretty strong magnet. It doesn't matter. He said it doesn't matter. He's tested some of the best magnets in the world for healing purposes and non-healing purposes. The stuff on your fridge, same thing. That's what he says. So so you just, what you do is you set your intention to release the emotion, you slide the magnet over your governing meridian. So if I'm doing it on someone, I'll run it down their back 3 times if it's an emotion that they acquired in their lifetime, in this lifetime, or 10 times if it's something that's inherited. So that's kind of like the basics. And if I do it remotely for someone, I'll run it from the tip of my nose up over the head, down the back of the head to the base of the neck. And I'll do that however many times. And then you release 1 emotion at a time. You can usually release anywhere from 4 to 9 emotions at a time. And then you can specify certain areas. So like my shoulder was hurting randomly and I was like, okay, what's going on with this? Let me look at this. And so I've now had 2 sessions on my shoulder. I asked this morning after I did the session, am I did I release everything that I need to? And it said no. And I said, okay, am I ready to release more today? And it said no. And I said, okay, when am I able to? Later today? No. Tomorrow? Yes. So tomorrow I'll go back and work on that as well too. So that's kind of the basics. And then I'll share a little bit more about the experiences I've witnessed as well too. Thanks for joining me.